The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body a mass of puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. So, we hacked into the Matrix to trace our DNA sample, and we have connected it to someone named Silas Forsberg, who is a chop shop surgical assistant, who was a chop shop surgical assistant that is now dead, and his body was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month, and his body was a mass of puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medication and sedatives. Yeah, I don't buy that. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the Sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in meat space for a bit. But what's in here? Autopsy records. Autopsy records. Subject Silas Forsberg. Notes: subject was found overdosed on a half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed. Immediately, due to the disfigurement, had to check dental records to confirm no next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks. Large puncture wounds. He injected himself with like really large needles? I don't believe that. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. Yeah, I guess we have to go back to the entry point. Clearly a suicide, right? So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says that he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can check into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find this doctor. You win. Give me a minute to collect my thoughts, because I want to buy one more. Why am I in attack? Okay, that's weird. Ooh. 1,000 for that. I don't have the money. Okay, let's go jack ourselves in as well. Wait, what? Oh, I can't give him a program. But I am... Okay, there we go. Missed. Damn. Okay, it's me now. Take him out. Then shoot him. There's hack patient records. Searching medical records, Silas Forsberg. Medical records file for Silas Forsberg located 2020-2030. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant physiology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. 2030-2040. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. 2040 present. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimic speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason and for the health of the patient, I'm assigning another doctor to this case. To his case, I will inform him of his next session. Yeah, I think the same. Silas won't respond well to that change. Exactly. Got a name now, Dr. Holmes. Let's keep going and find out where he works. Sure thing. Wait, who's that? Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Who am I controlling? Controlling him. Nope, not you, because you're... No, what am I clicking on? This. I'm gonna place you here, but you're kind of exposed there. Damn, that does damage to the host. Missed the big attack, but we got him in the end. Let's go see what the medical board says. Hacked employment records. Employment records, Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. Check previous employers. Previous employers, 2045 to 2054, psychiatrist in residence, Mercy Mental Hospital in Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. 2040-2045, attending psychiatrist, Mercy Mental Hospital in Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. 2030-2040, private practice. Okay, so he was in Snohomish, where the guy was found dead. Check current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of chief psychiatrist and administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. Leave the employment records. Okay, we gotta go back. Whoa! Okay, dealt with that thing. Okay. Reality is at the end of day contextual, and as the meat world comes into focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one, while the philosophical question lingers, your meat body demands food and drink. You disconnect from your deck to find that the Union's safe house has risen. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here? The DNA evidence doesn't belong to the killer. I guess that's still a possibility. You seem pretty sure when we got here that it did. What about Silas's autopsy report, though? Anything stand out? He was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. Coroner really phoned it in on that one. Happens way too often when there's no next of kin willing to foot the bills for a thorough autopsy. I definitely don't think that the report told the whole story. They matched the identity by the dental records, right? Not the most reliable. It matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street no one will miss. Swap the teeth and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. But why would he need to go through these lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. True, wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes. Employment records have him as the administrator at Mercy Mental, and the picture on his file matches the person you saw downtown. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I side-loaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix nodes. Here's your cut. You're not coming? I think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary of the jobs I take these days. Okay. You change your mind? My offer of 2,000 stands. I know what I have. Make it 2,500 and it's yours. Shrewd. All right. I'll do you a favor. I've got decking up to level 5. And I can buy the Fuji Virtua X. Do we have any new guns? Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister matte black hidden beneath curls of straw-colored packing foam. The foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I've got a whole new slew of toys from a supplier back east. Factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch that you'd be interested in. How long you been in the trade, Buster? Well, let's see here. I left Cal Free on July 8th, 2038 at 6:13 in the morning. It was a Thursday. From there, I wandered a bit. Applied my skills as a merc in a half dozen different wars, official or otherwise. Never did take to running the shadows like some of the boys I knew. Too subtle for my taste, I suppose. Surely there was no shortage of full-scale engagement to be had, so I didn't want for work. Might still be doing it today if I hadn't lost the arm. The replacement looks up to the task. What? This here? No, this is a more recent upgrade, thanks to Doc Castle over there. For a good while, I was sporting something a good deal clunkier. I keep the old one in back as a reminder. It was also stupid. Some asses were lobbing smokers behind our lines, more to mess with us than anything. I decided to toss one back and didn't it just figure that the one I grabbed ain't a smoker. I got it off, but only just barely. Shredded my old arm, but good. Got plenty of other scars to remember the moment by as well, but the arm was the big one. So take a word of advice from an old soldier. Make sure you're never holding a grenade in one hand unless you just pulled the pin with the other. Now, if I haven't given you reason to doubt my professional competence, how about we talk turkey? What can I get you? Oh. Ah, he's got a new assault rifle. Ooh, a special. I'm getting that. And I'm putting in the brand new one. Mr. Delilah's here. If you're looking for runners again, I'm your guy. Discreet service only. I need to hire a crew. Oh, she's upgraded now. She's got a katana. I'll hire her as the samurai. And ooh, I'll bring Shannon Halfsky along because she's no cost. Let's get this guy. He's a mage. Wait, what does he have? Heal wound, mana ball, fireball, aim, armor. Let's go. Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital located in the notoriously anti-meta human farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Yeah, I'm good. Receptionist. Welcome, sir. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm here to see Holmes, Dr. Holmes. Ah, new customers. Please, customer, please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. Please stay within the cafeteria, huh? Donnie, Lorraine. Can't interact with that computer. It's an automated medication dispensary. It doesn't recognize you, so nothing happens. Lorraine. Hey, guy. Have you seen Josie? I don't think so. I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Philip told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much, but who am I supposed to play chess with? Donnie over there can suss more than match 4. Josie sounds like quite a guy. What's he look like? Well, he's big and he's got a big gold ring. The doctors let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us, but I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I would do the same. He says he won it playing for the Screamers in the Super Brawl years back. Urban Brawl, huh? That's a rough profession. Not too rough for Josie. He says he went whole seasons without any injuries. He was usually playing Outrider, though. Would you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swapped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. If you could have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something, he might just be in a cool off room and they won't tell me. I'll see if I can find something, no promises. Okay, I'll be right here if you do. Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? I'm Chuck Finley. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name, Donnie. D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognize you. I know everybody in this place. Everybody. Well, everybody on the first 2 floors. Anyone I should look out for, Donnie? No, not on this floor. Only us calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Donnie's face blanches. I don't think you really want that. Not really. Sounds creepy, son. Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet... life is much easier, much easier. I'm doing a health and safety check for the corporate office. Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. I should go. What's this? The clock stopped, probably displaying a time from 40 years ago. The stench of blood and mold gets ever stronger as you move closer to the infirmary. A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. Take the ring. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving. It reads Screamers 2048. You find an unlabeled Trivit disc. You have no way of playing back the disc at this time. The surgical cart is strewn with some gruesome tools, motorized saws and metal vices. Are they selling the patients for body parts? The patient information for Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Read the medical history. Name Josiah C. Dawson. Date of birth 18th of July 2015. Height 1.9 meter. Weight 95 kilograms. Retired. Allergies none. Medications alprazolam, robaxetine. Reason for stay post-traumatic stress disorder. Status deceased. That would be cruel. I'm sure they're merely selling patients' body parts. Read the attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom requests. Yeah, they're selling their body parts. So, did you see anything? I'm not sure how to put this. What? Tell me, did he get released? Give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. You mean he... Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention! Chuck Finley, please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. I can't interact with this computer. And I can't get in there, definitely. He will be with you in a moment. Dr. Holmes, the elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? Ooh. Dr. Holmes, I presume you're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. My word, such a violent paranoia. It's a pity. But what should I expect? This is a place for broken things after all, and you are so very broken. Guards! Guard's key. Okay, so we can go in there, but can we go in here? Yeah, that guard was really trigger happy. Stop shooting my drone, asshole. No, I can't get in there, but what I want to do is do this. Oh, I didn't equip the... I'm dumb. I didn't equip the new one. I didn't equip my new deck. Ah. Aha! I can get in here. Send this item to your stash. Basic medkit found. Nice. She handled that well. The nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel, we have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a male elf but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight the patients. The patients might help me. Yep, I hope so, but I doubt it. Halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old. Prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. Ooh, these don't provide any cover. Oh, damn it. The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade. So we must break you. This guy. Yeah, this guy with 96% is an enemy. And yes, he attacked earlier, but he's a violent patient. I would prefer to find a way where I don't have to kill him. Oh, violent patient. Violent patient. Damn it. And I put her right in there. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think they expected me to not attack them. Wait, is that thing mine? Yeah. Wait, who's got a gun? Oh, wait! How come an unstable mental patient has a gun? It's America. The surgical card contains a gate key. Oh, I'm gonna have to take these guys on. I think so, at least. They're gonna destroy my... Yeah, they destroyed my turret. The smell of rotting flesh is immense. The remains appear to be from multiple meta-humans. There's a non-labeled private disk in the second drawer. Damn it, I don't want to kill them. I'm gonna fail this mission because I don't want to kill them. Wait, what does everybody have? Don't have anything. Oh, it doesn't. Gonna have to take them out. Wait. It doesn't daze them? Hello, G-Pudding. No. I ran into a technical issue with Wasteland 3. The game crashes. Until I figure out what's going on, I'm playing something else. Oh, I like this game. Hello, Darth Sisu. I like this game a lot. I played it a long time ago when it first came out. But I never played the sequels. Someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again, and I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderful twisted thoughts must churn in a mind such as yours. But I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Not very friendly, Doc. Not very friendly. Hey, where did you come from? Missed both shots, lady, come on. Damn! Nope. Come on, buddy. There we go. The Trivial player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Insert and play back. Try video number 1. Got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on the patient with violent flashbacks. Hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all of their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Miss Yushkin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff for herself. Let's try video number 3. In today's interview, Miss Yushkin told me she hated her legs. Said they were stumpy and unattractive. I haven't done a transplant in years, but I offered to give her new legs. Her face lit up like it was Christmas. At least her cutout can block out the surgery and painful recovery process. I put in an order to organ grinders to send me anything leggy. Maybe I'll get some elf legs in and see how she likes them. Playback, try video number 6. I was walking to the organ grinders downtown and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurio's label with the Persona Fix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some Simpsons re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience, I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. If I can find a supplier for Persona Fix chips, I can sell full-service Bunraku, even program the behavior trees. Found a buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barrens offered me 20,000 new yen for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. The least they could do is line my pockets. Jesus. I don't know. I'm guessing erotica of some sort. I don't know what Bunraku is to be. Japanese doll theater. There you go. Bunraku is a Japanese doll theater. So it's people made into dolls with implants and chips. Yeah, so if I understand correctly, he's taking his mental patients, putting chips in their brains and making them behave in certain ways, and he's also modifying them, and then he's using that to create basically interactive pornography? Or at least some sort of interactive persona thing. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. The Emerald City Ripper. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients trapped in hideous machines enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You've chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be erotica or something, but it's still crazy. Let's see what we have to face in here. Oh, this doesn't look good. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. We both know how this ends, so let's get to it already. Patience, patience, we're not done here yet. I have one last examination to conduct. Petersil, subdue them. hired mage. Oh, what the freak is that? And he... I summoned a nature elemental. I have to heal her. Wait, I can't heal her? Why not? Line of sight? Yeah. Only 6 HP. Nice. Oh. What? He's attacking everybody. What the hell is that thing? Oh, she's dead. She's dead. I'm gonna have to reload this because I don't want her to die. I have no... The doctor's a mage too? A trauma kit. Okay, I've got a trauma kit. But I'm losing this fight anyway. Why can't I? There we go. Yeah. And Ratak, hello. Oh, you were the one who told me about the chroma kit. Oh, she died. She died. Yeah, and I... Wait, if I restart level, is it here? Ratak, hello and welcome to the stream. If I restart the level, is it here or do I have to play the whole hospital? No, it's here. Okay. Let's heal everybody up. And Ratak, they're not in the same genre, but if you want RPGs with similar combat, but without magic, try Wasteland. Wasteland 2 and Wasteland 3. Ah, damn it. Why can't I heal them? I love Wasteland 3. I'm just running into some technical issues with it. See, I don't understand why I can't cast it on my dudes. Anyway. Okay. Oh, he's only got one action point. I haven't played Dragonfall. Oh my god, he's got so many action points. Okay, good, good, good. What? 24 damage from over there. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Damn! My guy's dead. Man, there's no cover anywhere. Only over here. Oh! Hey! Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling towards the workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Nice. Then with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. So I got one extra action point, which is good because if I get a drone, I can control both the drone and do some actions myself. Holmes's workbench falls somewhere between corner slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poxec. It's a small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Wait, Melinda Watts, is that Sam's mom? Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watts' name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Reaper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There is also a large sum of Nguyen which can easily be transferred to your account. Examine the Oh, we got the money. Examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes's very own monster. Hello, what's up with these guys? Oh, Bunraku? Male Bunraku. His chip slot is still fresh. The open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Oh, that's what Bunraku is. He's turning them into basically real-life sex dolls. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? No thanks, I just want to know what's going on. No, are you okay? How long have you been here? Of course we're okay. We're ready for a little party. You want to have a little play party with me by her name? Oh, God. She's assembled in a standard config. Face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. The puppet stares blankly at you. Man, I can't help them? Persona fixed ship wiper. Erase Holmes. Oh! See, if we erase the programming, they might realize what's been done to them. If we erase the programming, it might not be a good thing. And I can't save it. Okay, erase Holmes's programming. You know what? Let's give it a try. His eyes focus and his hand raises slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corners of his mouth as he surveys the room, first you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heaving sobs. Yeah. Oh, the man had like prison cells in which he kept his patients. Yeah. Shannon Halfsky, as you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half-turned, looking pensively towards the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally, feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world and so ended the growing shadow they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together, but now here our paths must divide. I could sure use your help with what's coming. And I'm sure I could use your help with what I must do next. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest. But there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. There's no way I can change your mind? I'm afraid not, but thank you. And because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice. And justice of the only sort such a man as Holmes deserved, death. I will now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they may become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thoughts other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten along with all the other victims, but so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seem capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Chuck Finley. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Oh, man, I remember this quest from back in the day, but it hits hard. Loose ends. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent city glory, materializes between swipes of the overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. We still have to go to Sam's funeral. The union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices and suburbs to dabble in the exotic yet. Let's save it. That's gonna be it for me today, guys.